welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Tricky, but... And the finish! Oh, real danger here! Tries to get it forward quickly. Messi. And it's Roberto. Roberto. Casemiro. Hoists it forward. Messi. Marcelo. Gets it back. And it's Isco. He's played him through. It's Asa! Oh, denied brilliantly.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Keeper sends it forward. Isco. Marcelo. Toni Kroos. Massive leap! Rakitic gets rid without sophistication.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Sergio Ramos doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw. It's well read. That is as far as they're going to go. Griezmann. Casemiro. Hit long and direct. Done very well to intervene. And it's Isco. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Rakitic. Barcelona still to register a shot on target. It's got through to him. Marcelo. And it's played forward. Azar. He gets past his man. Isco. Rakitic drives it forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Jordi Alba cuts it out. Nicely measured pass. Here it is, hits one! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Rakitic. He's through. Casemiro does well there, alert. Courtois gets it upfield. Defenders on the back foot.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And here's Benzema. Modric gets it out to the wing. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Isco! Isco! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Isco did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Rafael Varane. Modric. A buccaneering run from the defender. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. It's a great... has a pop! Yes! They have come roaring back! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Benzema. Gets his foot in there. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Isco. Benzema. He's brushed off the ball there. And there's the end of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And so we're off again. Casemiro. Marcelo looks to get on the end of this. Toni Kroos. Isco. Marcelo. Rakitic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Marcelo. And it's Hazard. Benzema. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And it's been taken short. Fired deep. Hurls himself at it! It's in!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Madrid go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Benzema, and here's the chance to counter. Isco is onto it and can take it up. Isco, and here's Benzema. Benzema. Oh, that is asking. Chance! Now a chance to break. Good idea, just poorly executed. It's come loose. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
So a Barcelona free kick. Messi!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Griezmann brings the ball forward. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Oh, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Shot a goal! Toni Kroos. Marcelo goes looking. Toni Kroos. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Plays it out wide. Marcelo. Header!
Defence has got rid of that. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Modric. And here's Benzema. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Benzema really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Courtois sends that a long way. Now it's Hazard. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Rafael Varane. And it's Isco.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And Messi! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Messi was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
And that's been levered clear.
Barcelona are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
And here's Griezmann.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Rafael Varane. Across the field it goes. Marcelo. Out to the right. Has he found his man? They get a throw in. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Benzema. He's tried one. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Benzema is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a loose ball. Madrid being made to look sloppy in possession. Casemiro! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Casemiro sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Rodriguez plays it short. It's Casemiro.
It's broken loose. The whistle has gone and it is all over.
Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often